Good morning, students. We are seeing the explanation of the congruency. Till here, you saw the definition of congruency. Then, congruent triangles. And in congruent triangles, the topic conditions of two congruent triangles is continue. In this topic, 2 points are completed. The first was S criterion of congruency, and second was SAS criterion of congruency. These two were completed yesterday, and after that I had told the remaining part I will do in my next video. Still we have two more conditions left. So that third condition is ASA, angle, side, angle. In short we say ASA criterion of congruency. Let us consider two triangles ABC and PQR. In these two triangles, this angle B equal to angle Q, angle C equal to angle R, and this BC equal to QR. What are you seeing in triangle? In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, angle ABC equal to angle PQR. This is the pair of corresponding angles. Secondly, we are seeing angle ACB is equal to angle PRQ. This is also corresponding angles. And third condition, we are seeing that BC is equal to QR. This is the pair of corresponding sides. Therefore, triangle ABC will be congruent to triangle PQR. In bracket we write the name of the rule, that is ASA. Explanation: if two consecutive pairs of corresponding angles are equal, including the side. One sentence I want to say regarding the explanation. If two consecutive angles, two pairs of consecutive angles, if two pairs of consecutive angles including the corresponding sides are equal, then those two triangles are congruent under the rule of angle side angle criterion of congruency. Here angle B, angle Q, these two are equal. Angle C, angle R, these two are equal. And the side including these two angles, that is BC and QR, this is also corresponding side, these two are also equal. So under these three conditions, 1, 2, 3, under these three conditions we can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, and in bracket we will write rule ASA. Here this side should lie between these two angles. Suppose this angle, these two angles are equal. I want to write in this part. Suppose one angle is ABC and PQR. In these two triangles, these are two triangles ABC and PQR. This angle equal to, this angle means angle B equal to angle C. Angle B equal to angle Q, angle C equal to angle R, and this side is equal to this side, then these conditions do not satisfy the rule of ASA, because this side not including side of these two angles, this side should lie here. If this side will be equal to this side, then we apply angle side angle criterion of congruency. Here we are seeing this pair of corresponding angles are equal, angle B equal to angle Q. This pair of corresponding angles are also equal, angle C equal to angle R, and including side of these two angles, that is BC and QR, is also equal. We write BC equal to QR, then angle side angle criterion of congruency is applicable. Now example in this part, suppose this is 60 degree, so this will also be 60 degree. This is 45 degree, this will also be equal to 45 degree. And this is 7 centimeter, then this QR should also be equal to 7 centimeter. What are we getting? Angle B equal to angle Q equal to 60 degree, or we write the three letter name in this way, that is better. Angle ABC equal to angle PQR equal to 60 degree. Angle ACB equal to angle PRQ equal to 45 degree, and BC equal to QR equal to 7 centimeter. Then we say therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR under the rule of congruency, that is ASA criterion of congruency. Now one more condition is left, that is RHS. The full form of RHS is right hypotenuse side. We will see the explanation of the last condition of congruency. Now the last condition, right hypotenuse side, RHS criterion of congruency. Under this criterion we consider two right angles ABC and PQR, in which we are saying in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, angle ABC equal to angle PQR equal to 90 degree. As it is given, this became right angle. For right angle, one corresponding angle should be right angle, that is angle ABC and angle PQR. Second is hypotenuse. In ABC, hypotenuse is AC, that is equal to PR. And third pair of corresponding side, third condition, any pair of corresponding side except this hypotenuse. If you use BC, then corresponding side of BC will be QR. If you use AB, then corresponding side of AB will be PQ. This corresponding side should be equal. So in this figure, I have used BC is equal to QR. This became a right angle. This is hypotenuse, and third is corresponding side. Corresponding sides. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. In bracket we write the rule RHS. Again we come back to the explanation. Under this condition of congruency, we consider two right angles, those are ABC and PQR, in which angle ABC equal to angle PQR, that is equal to 90 degree, because here is right, means right angle. Second word is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse of angle ABC should be equal to hypotenuse of angle PQR, that is AC equal to PR hypotenuse. And third pair of corresponding sides should also, third condition, the one pair of corresponding sides should also be equal. So those two equal corresponding sides are BC and QR. If you do not take BC and QR, if you have AB, then this should be PQ. AB should be equal to PQ, that is also pair of corresponding sides. If these two are equal, then this condition is also applicable. But here in this figure, I have used BC equal to QR. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Here you can omit it. At this place, if you have AB equal to PQ, then you can also say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by RHS. Now we come to example. That example angle ABC equal to angle PQR, that is 90 degree right angle. AC equal to PR. Suppose this is we say 7 centimeter. In bracket we write hypotenuse. And third BC equal to QR, that may be equal to 3 centimeter. Therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by RHS.